Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Zach from XIFU. So once again, thank you for joining me this morning over here. So if you are here together with me, appreciate if you can help me to hit the like buttons for me. Help me to share this out so that we can actually have more viewers moving forward. So it looks like market slowly coming back. Okay, due to certain good news we heard from the US and China. Okay, but again, let's look into the overall chart. So again, a quick disclaimer over here, this section here, we are not doing any buy and sell calls. So if you want to trade any stocks based on discussion this morning, make sure you have your own trading plan. If not, get advice from the professional. Okay, now let's start with the overall IBM You know the direction of the IBM how does it looks like? It looks like today continue to test 1500 level. So again, I say this is a very crucial level because this is the gap area, which is hopefully they can cross. But if cannot, expand them to retest support or potentially go below support. All right. Now today at this morning over here, it touched 1500, but looks like cannot sustain that this level. We still don't know yet. Now it's still very early. It's just the first 30 minutes of the beginning of today. We probably want to check out later on towards the afternoon. Okay, but so far, I still don't think that it's super bullish type of market, right? So again, if you have entered, got small profit, I think it's good for you to consider. Again, not doing any buy and sell call. For me, like I said, sell call I exit already. I'm still holding my Opstar, Hata, and yesterday I entered Almas, because of Go Rally, but unfortunately the pullback. So probably I need to check out later on. Okay, now let's take a look into this few counter like Cellcon, even though I exit already, but I still think that still worth to pay attention to it. Okay, looks like they are still holding well around this range over here, right? So a good support for me, 310 above, I think still will give some opportunities. Okay, so let's say if I can exit my Opstar or maybe Hata later on, probably I will consider back Cellcon again to look for a low risk opportunities. Okay, now let's see Opstar. Okay, I was hoping Opstar able to cross the nearest resistance for today. This is the one 565. Okay, 565 or maybe 570 to make a clear breakout. But slowing down a bit. Okay, even though a little bit of good news in the market, but I can sense that actually it's not very bullish. Okay, so that's why, like I said, if you still want to enter, make sure you enter very close support so that you don't really explode, to lots of risks out there. Okay, so for me, ops are still good. Okay, a small gap up. Hopefully today or soon they breaks 570. Okay, actually I was expecting 650. Okay, hopefully. All right, now the other one is Hata Lega. Let's try Hata Lega. Also, yesterday keep holding well around the gap. Okay, which is good for me. All right, I'm still holding it as long as still above this gap level. I think still good. Yeah, unfortunately now also slowing down a bit, but I think it's the reversal. Everything is good. Reversal with this so-called temporary pullback, holding above the 20-40-day moving average is not a good sign for me. Why I still keeping Hata as for now. Okay, so yeah, there's three counters that actually I'm so-called recently entered. All right. Oh yeah, the other one is Almas. Okay, Almas a bit disappointing. Okay, yesterday go very hot. I actually hot for 1 week plus already, but yesterday when I entered, they decided to do a pullback. I think gold prices also you can notice a shooting star, and now slowly I think pulling back to 2040s. But luckily for Almas, is that before that they don't really make a lot of movement. Yes, this is like a washout. So holding well above here, I think still be nice. Okay, but let's see how it goes. Yesterday a bit kanchong because of the gold prices going up really. So entered today kena. So that's why I have to keep to tell myself, this kind of market don't kanchong. Okay, kanchong sometimes you buy slightly far away from support, then you kena already. Okay, all the profit. Yeah, actually profit for Cellcom maybe need to cover it here. Okay, let's see today how much. Today is drop almost 4%. Actually, Cellcom for me, I do double exit. I think it's only 5-6%. So this one almost covered my profit for Cellcom. But hopefully it works out. Okay, it still haven't really ends for Almas. I will still continue to monitor. Okay, Cellcoin, sure. Okay, actually, Cellcoin we just reviewed early. Okay, let's say one of the trades that I entered, but I exit everything already right now. For me, still good. Okay, this is for Ismail. So as long as above 310, I think it's still worthwhile to pay attention to it. I'm not sure you're looking for entry exit. I already exit already because this kind of not a very good market. I think something of 5-6%. I'm happy to do so, to do some exit partial, and I don't want to keep holding it into a stock. But I'm still monitoring. As long as 310, I think there's still a chance, okay, for them to probably retest 360 again. All right. Yeah, lah, but let's see. Like I say, if I able to exit my Opstar, Hata, or even Almas probably, and the price still 310 after I exit these three counters, I will probably take a look into it again. But so far, the side is still good. Okay, I still think that it's still good. Okay, now any other counters? Do let me know. Okay, today market should be quite okay. Okay, Tenaga also okay, very active. Let's see. Tenaga, okay lah, boleh lah. Recently also got a strength coming back, so it looks like support is still pretty good so far for Tenaga. Asiata, Asiata volume damn huge. Okay, Asiata interesting. Asiata interesting. Okay, now I know previously a lot of people like to buy in for Asiata because of good fundamental. Let me check. Is it worth or not? Okay, good. FAY 7 out of 9. Okay, this is based on calculation of Petrosky F score. Higher is better. Now 7 out of 9 is good. Right? Of course, the AY's weak a bit because come from the downtrend. But what I like about Asiata, if let's say you're interested also, but this one I think can do a bit of long term. You can use weekly chart. You notice the volume is damn high. Okay, climatic. Okay, this bar over here. On the end of March, this candle. Okay, I'm not sure whether you can see or not. Let me zoom. So here. Okay, notice this sudden spike volume, right? So normally, if a trend have been going on for some time and suddenly you see spike volume, right? This volume actually quite high, higher than the previous 5-6 years ago, right? So something that I think is worth to pay attention. But in fact, Asiata have been downtrend since when? This is 2015. So bad, Asiata. Okay, this is end of 2001, beginning of 2015 lah. Okay, until now, 2025, 10 years. Okay, all right. But there's spike in volume. Okay, hopefully from here we will start to see a little bit of potential reversal. But again, if you want to have, make sure that this is a real reversal. Okay, probably you can wait for them to cross the downtrend line. Okay, maybe like here, break. Sometimes we'll pull back, retest before the jalan. Okay, so somewhere around here. So this part over here probably will take another 2-3 months to form. Okay, so still got plenty of time. Okay, but I kind of like the volume at the bottom. So like I said, normally a chart come with volume is also representing that there's a chance, okay, for the stock to make some changes in terms of the trend. Okay, so now this is Asiata. Okay, do let me know any counters you want me to look into. Let's take a look into Armada. Okay, tak cantik already Armada. Okay, if you ask me, I actually think Armada is not that nice anymore. Okay, first of all, we got a gap down from here. Okay, weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart wise. Okay, now I'm not sure whether Suiwa you're looking for long term, short terms. Okay, I mean long term probably this one gonna take years. Okay, one thing for sure is that again, if you look into this chart pattern, now this is something I think probably moving forward, Asata will form also. So notice here the volume is quite thick, right? Quite high. Okay, quite huge in this area. So yes, we do see a reversal. Okay, at least there's a change in terms of the trend from downtrend to probably sideways a little bit, now slowly go into the uptrend. Okay, so long-term trend is good overall. Okay, let's say I might see that Asiata probably will become like that. Okay, for example, Asiata been dropped. Oh, this one even okay, almost 10 years or so. January 2012 until 2019, 7 years. This one 7 years downtrend. Okay, so I think probably Asata will do so as well. Like I said, Asata probably is the first candle, the high volume candle, and when they go into this period, it's gonna take another few months. Okay, in this case over here, you notice Armada take years, okay, 2 years to build the accumulations. Okay, now going back to the questions. Okay, I'm not sure whether Suiwa is looking for long term, short terms. Okay, long terms, yes, for me overall. They are in the change of trend directions, potentially still in accumulation. That's why up and down forming. If you are looking for short term, I'm using daily chart right now. I'm going back to daily chart, Armada, no setups. Okay, so depending you are looking for long term, short terms. Okay, long term, okay, they are probably building certain of accumulation patterns ready. Patience required, accumulation take years. So if you're looking for short term, seriously, I think right now, no setups. Okay, I think no setups right now. If you're really keen, monitor this support 40 cents. I think to be safe, 42 cents. Okay, 42 cents is a closer support that I can check right now. Okay, but in terms of technical wise, the pattern is not that great for Armada. Okay, so again, I leave it to you whether you want to do long term or short terms. Okay, if we can go into analyzer to check. Okay, so if let's say based on Petrosky F score, 6 out of 9, not too bad overall. Okay, for long terms. But again, TA is totally out. You can notice it's 0.1 against stance. Okay, so totally out. TA was totally out. Okay, so either it's long term or short terms. Okay, short terms probably you wait first. Long term, okay, but yeah, need to wait for a while. Okay, now let's go into Hub Sync. Okay, Hub Sync, wow, tricky also, but this one overall still in reaccumulation. Yeah, looks like they're trying to do an around shakeout, pushing it back. Okay, shakeout area, and here also we got shakeout area. Okay, so I think it's my view on Hub Sync. Last I forgot, but I think past few weeks ago we do check Hub Sync also, right, Joel? Okay, above ringgit I think it's okay. Okay, above ringgit I think it's okay. So this is the shakeout zone. Okay, looks like recently they're able to push it back. All right, so but it's a waiting game. Okay, reaccumulation also need to wait for a while. Okay, now the other thing is that here, this one a bit similar like there's one counters I forgot. Also building similar like this. Shakeout, triangle, then they break. Anyone can recall what's the counters? Last week I think we do check one. I forgot what's the name already. Okay, so two things. If let's say you want lower risk, try to end up around 1 ringgit. I think it's safer, but probably a little bit boring. If not, you wait for them to break. Okay, of course, high volume better. All right, then you will see a little bit of momentum. Hopefully, they can try again 1.2. All right, so probably it's a good stock for you to trade within the range. Okay, trade within the range. Okay, do let me know any counters that you want me to look into. All right, if not, we continue to look from my intraday alerts over here. Hopefully, you can spot other things. HM dulu kenal already. But looks like now getting back a bit active, but no. Now below 20 cents, even below 50 cents, I'm a bit scared also. So yeah, try to look for some things is more stable right now because the tariff thing I don't think will end so soon. Okay, market still pretty volatile. Okay, welcome, Joel. Okay, PIE looks like also trying to do a short-term reversal. Notice here, even though this is not the highest volume, but you notice that there's volume spiking up already from here, double bottom here. So I think above 4 ringgit probably we will see a short-term recovery to 5 ringgit, right? So yeah, both have to pay attention as well. But because I'm already into Opstar already, so I don't want to enter right now. Okay, probably let's see lah. Let's say the entry is nicer, probably I'll consider. Okay, EcoWest. Okay, strength signal is back. Hey, doing some pullback here. So this is a bit of reversal with pullback. Okay, so here we got strength, double strength actually. Nice break, pullbacks. Okay, so yeah, 30 cents will be the support, which is now, pierce resistance over here, which is now turned to potential support, right? So, yeah, I think it's EcoWest also potentially can aim for a short-term opportunity. Red tone. Red tone also got volume. Okay. Shinwell, PPB. Okay, let's check more stocks. VTROX. Which one also nice? KSL. KSL can cross or not? No, sure, cannot. FFB. This one a bit similar to Tiger. Okay, I think Tanjong come with good volume. Tanjong come with good volume. Okay, now this one pullback need to juggle. This one a pullback, I think I will try a bit. Right, this one been beaten down badly. Okay, and suddenly volume spike. A bit similar like post. Is it post Malaysia? Is it? Let me check. But the volume is nice. Just that right now they are far from support, obviously, because they spiked up a lot yesterday. If let's say they do a nice pullback, I think 35 cents will be a great area to focus. Yeah, post. Actually, post do a nice pullback. Okay, here spike up, dip pullback. Now it looks like they are trying to range. Okay, so now this is what we means is that potentially there's a change of trend is forming. Notice here downtrend, 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 downtrend. Then we got a volume spiking up. Okay, so entering close with support, I think will be quite worth it to take a look. Okay, so probably I will check that out also. Dichong, Dongban, and then Posos as well. Reversal with volume, these two. Okay, now let's go into Almas support level. Actually, if you ask me, support level should be 80 cents. Okay, that's why yesterday in my Telegram, I hope they close over 80 cents. Strong one, okay, over 80 cents. If not, the next one will probably 75 cents. Okay, the next one will be 75 cents. Yeah, if you entered already looking for a SL level, which is my level currently, 75 cents for Almas. Okay, like I said, a bit disappointing. Yesterday, a bit kanchong chase because of the gold rally. But in the end up with a shooting star. Gold prices also today pull back. So expect a few days of pullback because gold is pretty hot actually. Okay, 10171, but it's discounted P-Lab. Wow, this one like magma. Okay. Wow, gold counters. Nowadays I really follow gold counters. Real tech. But real tech, you're looking for entry or exit. That's why entry takut this one. Okay, weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart hit the main resistance. This is from several years ago, from 2017 to 2018. Okay, so if you ask me, entry definitely is not worthwhile because risk to ratio is not that good. Okay, for now, because they are actually trying at the resistance. Okay, but if you enter earlier, this is a good area to take some profits. Okay, some good area to take profits. So probably can do partial profit because let's go back to daily chart. Entry 255. Oh, okay. Which is yesterday opening lah. Okay, good overall. Oh, yesterday got a bit of selling and resistance. Notice the price cannot cross and it dropped. Okay, today, if let's say they tested, drop again, then probably, I think it's time to lock some profit. Maybe it will pull back before they try to retest the resistance again. But judging of yesterday candle, I think the overall candle is quite wide as well. Volume is lower, but it's still pretty average to high. So I still think that there's probably some seller at 30 cents level, so which is a very strong resistance. Okay, to monitor. Okay, good to lock some profits. Okay, now let's look into Gamuda. Okay, I think Magma also yesterday make a nice movement, right? But I don't really follow. Of course, they say it's related to Dato' Lee Chong Wei. I'm not sure if there's a reasons or not. Okay, Gamuda, my view is still the same. I think they are not in a very good trend. Okay, they are not technical wise. They are not in a good trend. Okay, so notice over here it's also started. It always show this is a downtrending movement. Okay, and each low is getting lower, right? So again, tricky part gap. Okay, so notice here they try 2-3 weeks. I'm not sure. Okay, this is I think almost 3 weeks of gap area, but they still cannot cross. So I'm afraid this might become a inverse pullback patterns, right? So need to be careful for those that who are in Gamuda. But again, don't let me stop you because I wrong most of the time, right? So you can actually check out the analyzer. Oh, okay. FA looks like macam not so good also, 4 out of 9. Okay, of course, TA is totally out, like I said, it's downtrend. Okay, now if you are looking for purely based on technical wise, not FA, right? I will say that a good reversal is better. Okay, if you want to look for Gamuda, maybe above 4 ringgits at least. Okay, because now below 4 ringgits looks like a temporary resistance because this is a gap area. So you notice here also the price keep rejecting around this area also. All right, so that's my view for Gamuda. Let's try CMB. I think CMB also downtrend, right? I forgot. Okay, yeah. Again, still not the best setups in terms of technical point of view. Okay, again, same things over here. Gap. First, they cannot cross gap. Second, they can't even cross 20 MA. Okay, this line. Okay, they cannot cross 20 MA. Best 7 ringgit above. Okay, best is 7 ringgit above to do the reversal. So for me, if not, right now still a bit risky if you want to enter right now. Let's look into the analyzer. The same thing. So this is 4 out of 9. Okay, of course, TA wise is totally out. Okay, TA wise totally out. Okay, Opstar okay. Opstar personally I still holding. Okay, I'm hoping today we cross 570. I'm not sure, but if can, drop back already. Okay, so this is okay. Actually, Opstar for me is still pretty okay, right? High volume. Okay, this is a deep pullback. Okay, followed by the price seems like holding around 55 cents level. Okay, we got two strength, right? For me, Opstar trading plan is very simple. Again, if this makes sense to you, follow. If not, it's fine because this is my trading style. Normally, I see strength, I will use that as my support. Like for example, here, okay, here's my support. So anything cut below here, that is my cut loss point. All right, my entry is very close with the support area around the area. So even though I need to cut, I think it's around like 3-4% kind of losses. Okay, but so far so good. They're still good. Right, my first TP 565 or 570. Okay, next one hopefully they will try here. Okay, or maybe 640. I will also consider take partial profits already. Okay, so there's Opstar. At least there's reversal patterns. Okay, it's forming in this chart. Okay, now let's try our tag. Is it a new IPO counters? Okay, this is back to February 2 months ago. IPO big drop. Okay, now volume started to come back. Let's try using our chart because even though yes, the chart got 2 months already, but this 2 months is only sideways, nothing much to see. Well, even our chart also nothing much to see because it's a bit illiquid. So let's say illiquid candle normally, I don't think there is meaning. Okay, so okay, we try, we see what we can do based on these few candles over here. Volume coming up, crossing 2040s. Okay, now let's see. If let's say they can hold around 20 cents, it's good. Okay, now this is Rico Bull Run. I'm not sure whether Rico Bull Run is looking for entry exit, but above 20 cents is good. Okay, probably sometimes break high volume, right? Maybe later on they will like this back. Like Opstar, right? Or maybe post Malaysia, they breaks up with volume. After 1-2 weeks, they go back to support and retest. Okay, so probably this 20 cents area is good. Okay, to watch out. Oh, UUE, yeah, UUE also got reversal actually. I think I posted UUE yesterday or 2 days ago, but after that they didn't follow lah. Too many stocks already. And also I know that to Hamtam also, current market. Okay, yes, it's a reversal setups. Okay, nice one. Breaking the downtrend line, closing the gaps, breaking the downtrend line, this line over here, right? This downtrend line, if you notice. And of course, strength signal. Right, 645, which is the current price up, right? Yeah, 645. Okay, now Aura is okay. Aura is okay for me. But of course, I'm more um, stingy kind of traders. Okay, if let's say later they back to 60 cents area, okay, maybe something like this, back to here, okay, then probably this area I will look for my opportunities again. All right. Okay, good. Any other counters that you want me to take a look? At least market started to show a bit of hope, right? All right, at least can mine a little bit lah, right? Not like I think before CNO, after CNY, really got nothing much until recently. So good sign. Okay, at least we got some stocks to monitor, some trades that we actually can do. Just I think I saw IWCT. Is it from here? Okay, do let me know any other counters. If not, probably we will end our section this morning. Okay, PM crop. Okay lah, nothing much really. So okay, so once again, thank you for joining me this morning over here. So hopefully my daily morning section actually helped you to understand a little bit about technical analysis or maybe overall for the Bursa market. If you want to know more, okay, join our Telegram. For time to time, I say if you spot anything that is interesting, we'll post in the group, or if you spot anything interesting, post in the group so that we can actually share, exchange some opinions, idea. I think it's good learning for within the communities. Okay, so this once again, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow mornings.